Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to go over the AM Silver Bullet session, but we're going to do the Nasdaq today, and so NQ symbol versus the ES. Some people asked me for that, so here it is. Here's the AM session. So when we start this session, right here, this dark gray is going to be the 10 AM, start of the 10 AM. So where are we right now in price? We've got these lows here. We've got this major swing high here, another one here. And it's kind of back and forth, right, choppy right here. So let's see what happens. I'm either looking for this to get taken out or these lows to be taken out, and we're kind of coming down right now. So right now I'm looking for the lows to be taken out, but let's see what happens. It's still choppy. So there's a swing low there taken out. And there's this swing low taken out. Let's see if there's anything else. I took out that swing low as well. And nothing else there. Okay, so it's taken out that. Those sell side liquidity has been taken. Okay, so it's not just a swing high, not short term low. These are major swing points. This is the 930 opening low right there. These are, when you come down back over here, this is the 6 o'clock hour, the low on that hourly chart. If you come back over here, this would be the 3 a.m., the 3 a.m. Silver Bullet low here. So obviously you have some major lows being taken out. So sell side liquidity been grabbed. Okay, so let's see what else happens here. Okay, no structure. I'm not looking to go into this fair value gap and down. That's my take out liquidity. Now I'm looking for a swing high to be taken out, so over preferably here for right now, and see what happens here. Okay, well that just took out more liquidity here. That just took out that liquidity right there. So now we're touching the midnight opening price right there. Okay, so you got all this sell side liquidity taken. Now this is a swing high that took out this. So this, if this gets breached, I'll be looking for, see if there's a fair value gap right now. That's where my thought process is. Okay, so that does take out that market structure shift. And do we leave a fair value gap? We do have a fair value gap right there. So let's adjust this up, see if we can see it better. Hopefully it's pretty good. Okay, so let's see if it comes back in, and it does. That would trigger us into the trade. This would go a few ticks below that because this is Nasdaq, so 20 ticks is equivalent to 5 handles on ES. So when I say I want to be one below it, I'm 1 tick below it. On ES, that's 4 ticks on NQ. So this is basically 4 ticks below this line, or this low here, and price is right there. So that's where we'd be getting in, right there. And our target would be, well, this would be the high. These would be here as well. This would be here. And then for me, if it came up and it crossed this, if I had multiple contracts, I'd be taking a partial. If I had, let's say, 3 contracts, I'm taking a partial off here. If it goes above these highs or takes out these highs, I'm taking a partial here, and then I'm letting a runner go, probably even beyond this, just to see how high it goes and trail my stop really tight, especially if I'm on a funded challenge. So, see how it goes. We're back in drawdown, pretty good. Oh. Okay, that was good. It came down and touched the midnight opening price again. That's why you come a tick below, or in this case 4 ticks below the low. Make sure that it comes down because the wicks can, go past a little bit. Got lucky there. We didn't get tripped out. Now we're in profit. And now we're back in drawdown. Let's see how it goes here. Okay, now I see another fair value gap right here. And I see this right here, the short-term high right here. Why do I call this a short-term high and this a market structure shift when they both came to the same spot? Before I even get that question, let me answer it. This one for right now, this took out the swing low. Okay, so this swing high is a catalyst that took out this swing low. Okay, so that one was the lowest point. When it came back, that was the market structure shift. Okay, now this came back down. Granted, the wick comes down to the exact same spot. Let's go. This candle's low, if you look up here, right up here, this candle's low is 14,764 even. This one's low is 14,764 even. Okay, so they're the same. So you could consider this a market structure shift. For me, since I already have one and this one actually took out a swing low, this is the predominant one. So this is the market structure shift. This is just a short-term high. Another reason I'd call this short-term high is because the candle bodies of this one, this swing, is actually lower than this one. If you come up here, you can see the line chart does by the candle bodies, not the wicks. So this one's the major swing. So for me, this would be the market structure shift, and this is just a swing high. Okay, but there is a fair value gap. So if price comes back down in here, you could take your second trade. You could do a pyramid entry, a second entry into this, because you're still targeting this. You're still far enough away. So let's see if we get it to come back in or not. And it does there. Definitely does there. So we're definitely in this trade now. We would have gotten in with the first one if we had a limit order right there. Again, you're targeting that same buy-side liquidity right there. And again, I'd probably take partials here, here, and get out at that point. All right, so first partial probably taken right there on both. My stop is now break even on both, so I'm going to risk-free trade. You can get in. Here's a fair value gap. You can still get in. I wouldn't, though, because in this range, just playing this out candle by candle, if you go to this range, we're past equilibrium, so I'm not looking to go enter a trade here. Even though it has a fair value gap here, right there, I'm not taking it because it's above equilibrium. So I would not be entering here. Price came back down. Now there is a fair value gap right here. You could take an entry right here. So I'm gonna show you this one here. This entry right here. Okay, so you could have taken a trade right here. Let's just put it on here. Where would you go? Below the third candle, which is right there, which this one's actually lower, so you go here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So one tick above. Yep, and you would target your buy side here, which gives you a 2 to 1. 2 to 1 is actually right there. All right, so there's your third entry right there. And still the same draw on liquidity. So, and it is right at equilibrium, so it's still a fine trade to take. Go back. Let's see what happens here. If it crosses this right here, I'm taking a partial still, and I'm moving my stop to break even on this trade. Okay, these trades are already at break even. This one's already at break even. This one's not. Will be at break even when I cross that one right there. You could re-enter there if you wanted to. I'm not going to take another trade. I wouldn't have taken another trade. Okay, so right there, this is at break even. So if it comes back in here, we've taken a partial, and we're broke even on this one. Okay, so just throwing that out there. We're close to break even. See what happens here. Still not at break even. It didn't take us. Now we're at break even. Okay, so we got out at that break even. We did get some partial, so we did partially pay ourselves, but we did hit break even. So that is part of the business, but we got some money out of it. And it's going to keep going. Okay, then that one took us all the way out here. We're out on both of them right there. Just go in a couple more here. So we would have taken a partial here, but it was all one candle, so it would have taken us out. So we have 2 full trades, and then one partial with a break even. That is your AM session Silver Bullet hour on June 12th for the Nasdaq, for NQ.